In the depths of Craftanium mythology, there has existed a mysterious figure, a deity of sorts. The original founding members of the server have always had untold influence, but their numbers have thinned since those ancient times of the Autumn of 12. The Scientist, the Badger, the Pigwoman, and the sort of not really Scotsman remain, whilst the Dominus Craftaniae Primus remains distant, brought back only into focus by live internet broadcasting. Meanwhile, the disgraced one's name remains stricken in damnatio memoriae. And then, there is the one who simply fell off the radar. This is the land that time forgot. This is the realm that was forsaken by the warriors of the Forums, and abandoned by the exodus of the followers of the Penguin proclaimed King of Kings. Removed from what little civilization remains here is an ancient site, the oldest that we know has existed, unaltered, on a continuously running Minecraft server. A century of Minecraft time has passed since life last filled these halls, since the steps of the far land numbered 699492. Like the Valley of the Lords of Korriban, this place sits in the shadows of the statues of two men, the one who rose, and the one who faded into obscurity. Whilst his compatriots ascended into the ranks of YouTube stardom, he took the quieter path, helping to establish Craftanium. He became known as a guide to the fledgling channels, as well as a comedian and a friend. The annals of Craftanium history are littered with him, his service to the Penguin's mistress, the great empty house on the hill, the repurposed metro station, and Bartholomew the Carrot standing vigil over the transport hub. And then, one day, he was gone. Vanished without a trace. Craftanium moved on as 13 flew by. A community rose and fell, relationships blossomed only to die painful deaths, and drama made enemies out of friends. All but one of the warriors of the Forums departed, whilst newcomers arrived, some invited at the great bridging of the real online worlds that was the I-Series. The cake, the fish, the lion and more joined the group, and the map itself changed too, upon the advent of the updating of the biomes. The very face of Craftanium was different, but after all this time, the vanished one lived on in the hearts of his fellow founding members. The memories became a story, a legend told to the younger generations by the elders of the tribe. And so his legacy lived on. The founders told tales of him, exchanged theories of his whereabouts, and reminisced over chat logs, whilst the newcomers looked on in wonder of his distant presence. Fruitless efforts were made to track down the man, and almost all hope was abandoned of him ever returning. That was until the 31st of March 2014. The Penguin Overlord's vast domain sat silent as a login was quietly registered for the first time in 8 months. Within minutes of the announcement of his presence, communiques from Kratoxia flooded into Primoria, whilst the Imperator Adamie dined unaware in the Imperial household. Upon his return, such a reunion has never been had, and so it was that the story of NoJ concluded.